y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. We're gonna do a reading for the feminine aspects of ourself. Our feminine aspects are our more being or nurturing, also acknowledging the darkness like the womb. So we're gonna pull and see what we get as themes. And then we're gonna use our spirit or female spirit cards to see what other like action or alright. Wow, first one out. Facade, putting on a front, people pleaser, hidden motives, and weird behavior. Let's do 4. No, one at a time. So, Facade in the Yin Yang deck comes out with ego, or no, beliefs, I think. It's very similar to the ego card. And facades are definitely part of having an ego imbalance. Feeling the need to be accepted, validated externally. We've talked about a lot of that and what causes that in collective convos. If you'd like to go look. Alright, reminiscing, looking at photos, good times, thinking about you, dwelling. So this could be you looking at someone else. It is Mercury retrograde. This is a pretty common thing to happen during this. Kind of reminiscing about, what could have been, what was, what is now. And maybe the facade had something to do with that. Maybe that was the reason that things couldn't come together in the ways that were desired at one point, which is why there's reminiscing, okay? Guarded, past trauma, building up walls, defensive, blocked heart chakra. I just did a video about returning to self, and vulnerability and guarded also came in that reading. So I think that's a pretty big theme right now. Again, especially within Mercury and Venus retrograde, lots of wounding around relationships, regardless of what the relationship is. Platonic, family, co-worker, romantic is involved in this as well, friendships, whatever. With Mercury in retrograde and Venus in retrograde right now until about mid-April, yeah, it makes sense to be reminiscing and also be guarded and maybe even putting on a facade or a front. But I think acknowledging those behaviors and like the planetary alignments is an important thing, because oftentimes we do get stuck in a place of ego where it's like, no one else has these things, I'm the only one, there's something wrong with me. No, this is all very human, normal behavior. In deadline, time running out, on edge, intervention, can't wait no longer. So there may be action taken, whether this is you or someone else, in regards to all of this other energy. Maybe a conversation is necessary or desired. I think that if you're feeling like you want to have a conversation with someone about something, I'm with John Mayer on this. Say what you need to say. Get it out. Even if you look like a fool, even if you're embarrassed. I think my thing has always been, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I always tell people how I feel about them. And I think even if it hurts, it's like, at least I know. At least I know I did what I could. At least I let that person know how I felt. And, whatever happens is a result of that. But I don't think that leading with fear is a good way to approach life, in my personal opinion and experiences. Say What You Need to Say is a song by John Mayer. Go listen to it. Give you that. I've listened to that song many times before spilling my truth. there's nothing wrong with telling the truth. There's nothing wrong with expressing yourself. In fact, I feel like it's a quality many people don't have anymore, and it's something that I think we all long for, authenticity and honesty. And I think even if there's a love that's unrequited, or there's unreciprocal energies present, at least there's always going to be a respect for you doing that, for you sharing your truth, right? And respect is, there's nothing wrong with respect, right? It's a lovely thing to have people respect you, even if there's not the outcome that you desired. Respect goes a long way. Okay, I'm gonna get these two out of the way because I hate them. Alright, we have police, protection, security, guardianship, and then we have, guarded is here, so maybe there is a sense of wanting protection. If that resonates, it resonates. And then we have doctor, giving, caring, and healing. Doesn't necessarily need to be professions. It is energy. Alright? So, I'm going to leave it at that. This could be a deeper meaning to why we're feeling these other things, or it could be that this is what we want, right? I think a lot of people seek protection within love, as well as like caring, right? I don't know why I'm talking about love so much, but I feel like the way everything came out, I feel like there could be a love here. In my life, love is everything, so. Alright, crow, no, no, I'm using this space right now. Stop it! All of you, stop. Sunny, knock it off. Sorry for the boob shots. I got this nice dress, though, and it's really doing wonders for my mom boobs. Can you not? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm in the middle of work. It's Mr. Hootie. You can sit there, right there, where you are. There's no room for you. There's no room at the inn right now. You're not gonna kick everyone out. Just sit tight. Fuck. Alright, we have crow, independence, thinking, and reminders. So there is a lot of nostalgia energy here with reminiscing as well. If you see a crow, maybe that's another sign to be like, speak up, speak your truth, tell people what you want to say. Hourglass, cherish, contractual, spirit, memories. Okay, so this is also giving deadline energy, so there's a lot of overlap here within the two decks. You may feel like you're running out of time to express your truth. Look, truth expression was a big theme in fall, specifically for the masculine collective, or our masculine aspects. But when I started this reading, this is about our feminine aspects. So there could be a cutoff date for someone coming in. And I feel like that other energy knows that. And they are doing what they can to release their facades. But they're still guarded. So, again, everyone has free will. You can't make anyone do anything. And then the last that came out is meditate, tolerance, understanding, and reconciliation. That doesn't say meditate, it says mediate. I can read. Better backwards, though. I'm fucking tired. So, mediate is also giving, there could be some sort of law or court, which could be another reason for a deadline or time frame on this. If that's for you, you'll know if that's for you. Could be explaining why the police and doctor are here too. Take that for what it's worth. I don't mean to fear monger. I don't think there's anything to fear. Because it's not coming out as, it's coming out as mediate, right? Or meditate, which is a Freudian slip. Maybe we just need to meditate a little bit. And that would be us being in our feminine energy. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Spirit Junkie deck, which is a lot of good vibes. Also want to thank everyone for subscribing. My channel has grown a lot in the past few months, and I'm grateful. Oh gosh, my workload has changed a lot too, and I appreciate it because I like getting inspired and having people be inspired alongside me, and I can't get this box open, and I really don't want to rip it. Fuck it, I'm not doing that. What's this? Okay, we'll pull from this one. This is Wings of Empowerment. To rise above whatever is keeping you feeling stuck. In the first reading today, it was like feelings of lack and doubt surrounding abundance. This one, it feels like there's a little bit of that, but around love. Again, we are in Mercury and Venus retrogrades right now. My readings are timeless, but I am going to speak to the energy that's currently happening while we're reading. So if you're seeing this and it's not that time, it still could be a relevant thing for you in the future. Reflection. Take time to learn from your past. So within this reminiscing and crow energy, when we are presented with reminders or feelings of nostalgia, allow that to just kind of ride that wave, you know? It's okay to feel those feelings and then be like, you know what, why can't I have that right now? I think that's the main thing. I like to call that chasing nostalgia, like chasing that feeling of like, I don't know, I'm a 90s baby, so that's what I'm chasing. It's like, I think most of us millennials are. Life before the internet, when like things were still real. It's the nostalgia that I miss. Haven, find peace in the spaces you create. This has been coming out a lot lately in readings, is like cultivating a sense of home within yourself. And that reading this morning was, again, returning to self. Those words didn't come out this reading, but they have come out a lot in the past few weeks. Cultivating a space that feels safe for you, so that you can drop your facade, so that you don't have to be guarded, you know? So that you can feel like peace, right? Journey, each step brings you closer to your true self. I think that's another thing, remembering that life is constant while we're here, and allowing ourselves to go through those cycles like nature. Sometimes we are full, sometimes we have fruit to bear, you know, this is a metaphor. Sometimes you have things to share with others, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you need to rest, sometimes you need to play, sometimes you need to work hard, you know? Bloom, love grows where it is nurtured. So speaking to these feminine aspects within self, start there. Alright, and your feminine energy, again, we all have it, is the being. So for you masculines out there who are go, 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 your challenge, if you've watched this reading, even though I called it something, I don't know what I'm going to call it. But your challenge is to try to sit in your feminine aspects. Take a bath. Take a little time for self-care. You know, if you have the capacity, do like a face mask, or, you know, take care of your body, like do a body scrub, or, I don't know. Nurture yourself, okay? And for the feminines as well. Again, we always do this, but like, take your everything shower without guilt, right? Take your everything shower with a glass of fucking wine and a charcuterie board. I don't know. Go a little over the top though, alright? Masculines, you're welcome to do that as well. Make life so less rigid and more enjoyable and nurturing, and really romanticize the relationship you have with yourself. And that is what we do as feminines. We nurture and cultivate a safe space for being. Okay. Mirror, reflect on who you truly are. I'm going to end it here. And that is calling you out on this facade. So, from the first card we pulled to the last and everything in between, it's okay to switch it up. It's okay to do what your body's asking you to do. It's okay to acknowledge your energy. It's okay to slow down. The time period that came out doesn't necessarily need to be these time. Remember that divine time is a thing, and I think I struggle with divine time because it's so motherfucking slow, especially during retrograde season. Shit is seemingly feeling like it's going backwards, you know? Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that feeling of going backwards, because we're not going backwards. Life is a tango, alright? Learn to have more fun with the movement, alright? Alright, y'all. Have a good one.